Coming up, let's roll out the weekend slate of bets. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, the Friday edition here of Winning Bets, where we provide daily free sports picks. And you guys know on the Friday's episode, we roll out the entire weekend slate of bets. I've got you covered soccer, football, basketball, everything right here on Friday's episode for the entire weekend. I've got you covered. Before I go ahead and recap yesterday, as we always do, and then roll out those bets for this weekend, I want to give you guys a little bit of housekeeping information. I'm going to go ahead and take next week off. We all know it's the holidays. I'll be spending the time with my family. We don't have any childcare next week as well for our child, so that makes it a little bit tough on me. He's, at an age where you can't just leave him alone with a toy for 30 minutes or an hour and, go disappear and, do something that maybe you want to do for yourself. Now, he requires your attention or the house is going to be absolutely, torn to shreds. So got that problem going on with him. And then also my wife's on vacation. She's got a really tough, demanding, grueling job. So she's got next week off. So just be nice to, spend that time together, as a family. And then also I'm going to debut the new studio. I'm going to put some things up behind me, turn this thing into a little bit more of a sporty hangout kind of a vibe here is kind of what I have in my head. We'll see if I can pull it off in real life, but that's kind of what's going on next week. So that'll put us meeting back up together on Monday. I think December 28th will be the next time I will be here. I say taking the week off. I may pop in here from time to time next week. We obviously will probably get some free contests that I'll, wanting to make some videos for you guys, see if we can't get one of those things to cash. So, but more than likely, definitely, taking the daily sports betting shows off for that entire week. So, but just make sure you're following me on Twitter. It's at Winning Bets Pod. It's at Winning Bets Pod. I'm still going to be making bets every single day. I will tweet those bets out so you can get those and you guys can go ahead and follow and cash me along on them. But in terms of jumping on YouTube on a daily basis, we're going to go ahead and take next week off. So I'm going to be spending some time with my family, enjoying the holidays, and I obviously hope you guys do the exact same thing. All right, let's go ahead and recap yesterday. Let's jump on into it. How about that, baby? 4-0 NFL sweep plus 3.35 units. The NFL continues to stay extremely hot to us now. We've been profitable the last few weeks. It's been really, really good to us. It just felt good to us last night. Yeah, we got some luck. Yeah, some things bounced our way. But you know what? We've had weeks where, things went against us. The Antonio Gibson injury there when Washington went up against the Steelers. He got injured on the second drive of the game. That went against us. Sometimes you get, bad luck. Sometimes you get good luck. Last night we got a little bit of good luck. But either way, those are obviously real 4 solid bets. We hit that Chargers plus 10.5. Parlayed that with over 44.5. That was a cash. Derek Carr obviously went under 270 passing yards. That was a cash. Josh Jacobs went over 62.5 rushing yards. Cash that one. And you can also cash Justin Herbert having more passing yards than Derek Carr for 4-0 sweep plus 3.35 units. That is what I'm talking about. That Josh Jacobs brought, though, that was obviously the biggest sweat of them all based on, the Derek Carr injury. Boy, was that came down to the wire, folks. I mean, the fourth quarter, he ripped off that, it was like 1st and 10 right around midfield. He ripped off about an 11, 12-yard run. That was it. But then they had a holding penalty on that play, so it negated that run. And then his whole night, other than that 20-yard run that he popped was, 1 yard, 3 yards, maybe a 4-yarder. He just kept grinding away, Thankfully, we got a missed field goal, obviously, from the Chargers, put that game in overtime. Again, it took luck. I mean, sports betting's tough. Of course it takes luck. I mean, there's skill involved. I mean, don't kid yourself. We don't do our research here for nothing. There is skill involved. But to go with that skill, you need some luck. And it was just nice to fall on the right side of that thing last night. Got you guys some money. Go ahead and like this video. Like this video if you're any part of that 4-0 cash. If you decided to follow me on one of those picks, 2 of those picks, all 4 of those picks, like this video. It was a good night we had. And you guys know what also happened. That means our free giveaway bet cash. That's right. I forgot my hat over here. Our free giveaway bet cash. That means somebody's name in this hat is getting $19 because our free giveaway bet hit. Our free giveaway bet, well, you guys remember, was that parlay, was the teaser parlay, the 10.5 points and the over 44.5. So that sucker hit. Let's go pull another name out of this hat. Let's do it. Let's hook somebody up. Let's see who it's going to be. Let's see. We got Rob. Rob, come on down. You know the drill. All you got to, we've been doing several of these free giveaways here now on the show. You know, all you got to do is hit me up on Twitter, and I'll PayPal you $19. Guys, fear not. If your name wasn't drawn out of that hat, your name is still in that hat, and we're still giving away more money. We got these free bet giveaways until one of our bets loses. We're going to be doing a free giveaway every single day. And if your name's not in the hat because you didn't enter, and if you're sitting there and saying, how do I enter? That means you're probably not in it. Don't worry, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a massively huge giveaway to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. We're a little bit over 950 right now, so I think actually by the time maybe I come back from our little week off there, I think we'll already be at 1,000 subscribers, and we'll come back after a little vacation and roll right into a really massive, massive giveaway. Make sure you tell your friends, subscribe to the show. You want your friends also to be a part of that giveaway. So anyways, Rob, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, and I'll drop you that $19. Congratulations. And everybody else, you'll win it soon. We're going to keep running off winning bets. You guys know how we do here. All right, let's go ahead and get into that weekend slate of bets now for you. I'll remind you of the bet we gave away yesterday. It involves a weekend. It's the 2 Saturday NFL games. I gave you guys a parlay. Bills minus 2.5. Packers minus 2.5, and that's at plus 101. So that'll obviously be one of the bets here. Absolutely love that. Love the Bills winning, obviously by more than a field goal. Think the Packers will handle the Panthers. I think the Panthers have a chance to keep the game close because they actually played the Saints and the Chiefs close earlier this season. But the Packers by a field goal, absolutely love it. So parlay those two together for plus 101. The next bet I want to go ahead and give you is on this Bills game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bills, the spread, the normal spread at -6. The reason if you're sitting there thinking, well, you only took 2.5 in the parlay. Well, parlays are harder to hit, so I like to come down a little bit on the parlay. But if it's just a single bet, I don't mind doing the normal spread. So I'm going to go ahead and do Bills -6, and that's -105, and that bet was made over at PointsBet. I just like this. I mean, everybody now likes the Bills, right? I've been liking the Bills for 37 years. You don't tell me that. But now I think everybody now sees it after that Steelers win. They've been competitive in other games, even ones that they've lost against the Chiefs and the Cardinals. Everybody knows this Bills team is legit. I think they're going to absolutely destroy the Broncos this week or Saturday. No contest. I think they'll cover that -6 really easy for us. All right, the next bet I want to do is still involve this same game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Broncos team total under 21.5, and that also is -105 over at PointsBet. The Broncos are scoring 19.8 points per game. The Bills in their last 3 defensively are allowing 18.6 per game. The defense has really stepped up over that last 3 games. So both of those numbers are right at 21. But you know what? If the game plan goes the way I think majority of people think it'll go with the Bills winning and Bills winning relatively easy, that'll put the Broncos passing. And now you're playing right in the strength of that Bills defense, which is that secondary led by Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, and Jordan Poyer. I mean, absolutely just 3 absolute really bona fide studs in that secondary. Then you get Levi Wallace here, the under corner. I think they're absolutely going to struggle. The Broncos lost this game last year 20-3, so they need 18 more points, or no, it'd be 19 more points just to cash this bet. I think that's an awfully lot against a really, really hot Bills team that can win the division with this win. So they're going out there obviously extremely motivated. You win this game, you win the division. First time since 1995, and I'll be popping the biggest bottle of champagne on Saturday night. If that happens, baby, Bills. Oh, that'd be so awesome. So anyways, Broncos on team total under 21.5. Go ahead and bet it because that one's going to win. All right, got another one here for you guys. We're going to look at that Jaguars-Ravens game. But the only thing we're saying about this game is the Jaguars' defense is number 30 against the run. The Ravens' offense is number 1 in terms of running. So the Jaguars are going to get absolutely abused on the ground game. The Ravens should just handle this game really easily. So that'll be one of the half of this parlay is Ravens -5.5. And then we're going to parlay them with the Chiefs and the Saints game. Look, I like the Chiefs in this game. I like the Chiefs just straight up. I don't see Taysom Hill. It looks like it's going to be Taysom Hill. I mean, Drew Brees is back at practice, but let's be real. He's not going to come back for this game. So do you really see Taysom Hill being able to throw the ball, enough to keep up with the Patrick Mahomes-led offense? I absolutely don't see it. Yeah, the Saints do have a better defense, but that Chiefs defense is not equally just good. It's a notch below the Saints defense, but not like not a really good defense there that the Chiefs have. So I just don't see in any way on this planet Taysom Hill is going to be able to put up enough points to compete with the Patrick Mahomes offense. So that's the bet. Do Ravens -5.5, parlay that with the Chiefs money line, and that comes in at +119 over at FanDuel. All right, the next bet we want to do for you here is we want to look at this Bucs-Falcons game. I just think the Bucs are going to win this game. This is going to be a money line parlay. I see the Falcons beating the Eagles. I don't see how the Eagles can absolutely, do another performance like that. You get up at the Saints. The thing that they helped them going up against the Saints is the Saints, I'll say it, they don't really got a real quarterback. I mean, they got, Taysom Hill, he looks good back there. I mean, there's moments where he definitely looks good, but when he's got to throw it, it's just not. He's not an NFL quarterback. He can't do it. So the Eagles, or no, the Bucs are playing the Falcons. I looked down and looked at that wrong. Bucs are playing the Falcons. I still love the bet, folks. I still love it. Don't worry, but the Bucs are playing the Falcons. They're gonna do it. They're gonna beat a Matt Ryan led team. They're absolutely going to do it. This Bucs team is good offensively, defensively. I really love what the Bucs are doing. So that's half the parlay. I done screwed that up in terms of what I was saying, but let's get back on it. The Eagles, other half of the parlay is Eagles, Cardinals. I'm obviously taking the Cardinals for what I was kind of saying about Jalen Hurts is he got lucky. He went up against a Saints team that don't really have a real quarterback right now. So that's, we predicted the Saints to win. We were obviously wrong on that, but you can see how the Eagles did put it together. It's good defense, score enough points, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do that against the Cardinals. The Cardinals are good. Cardinals are real good. Cardinals have a top 10 offense. Cardinals can run it. Cardinals can throw it. I don't see Jalen Hurts keeping up with Kyler Murray. So that's the parlay. I'm going to go ahead and take that Bucs money line, parlay that with the Cardinals money line, and that comes in at minus 108 over at DraftKings. So we just really like getting those two teams at some really good money right there at minus 108. All right, the next bet I want to get for you guys here is the Seahawks versus Washington. Look, we've run this bet 4 weeks in a row. I told you guys we were going to do it until it loses. You guys remember this was the bet where my friend tipped me off. He lives in Richmond, Virginia. He told me he was watching the Washington game one day. It would have been 5 weeks ago, and they put up a stat on the game he was watching. Washington's the only team with 0 points on their first drives of the games. Unreal. Since he told me that, every single week on this show, we've made the bet. The result of the first drive in the Washington game ending in a punt. We've got 4 straight cashes. We're not going away from that bet. We're going to keep on riding it again. I don't care about the uncertainty at the quarterback position from the Washington. They've had Alex Smith this year. They've had, Kyle Allen. They had Dwayne Haskins. Nobody's gotten points on the first drive. And then in terms of the Seahawks, it's a decently good offense. But that Washington defense is extremely good. I absolutely love that Washington defense. So I'm going to keep riding this bet. We told you we're going to ride it. We're going to do it again. So what's the result of that first drive in that game? It's going to be a punt, and that comes in at minus 130 over at FanDuel. All right, the last bet I want to get for you here is I don't have the lines, but I just want to go ahead and put this one in front of you guys. And again, make sure you're following me on Twitter. It's at WinningBetsPod. The reason I can't give you actual lines is because they don't have the lines out for the Lions yet because they have a little bit of uncertainty at quarterback. But the Lions are going up against the Titans. I'm going to tease the Titans down to some degree. We'll have to wait and see if Stafford's playing, but I'm thinking, probably around that maybe 4.5 or maybe even up to 6.5 range. But the Titans will be in half of this teaser. Then the other part of the teaser is the Jets and Rams. And I don't know how much I'm going to tease the Rams down to because I don't know what I'm going to get the Titans at. So I need to, wait and see what that price is and then work the Rams into it. Obviously, it'll be below 150. That's our cutoff here on the show. So total, it'll be minus 150. But I need to see what I can get the Titans at, and then I'll know what I can get the Rams at. But yeah, Jets are not beating the Rams on anywhere on this planet. That Rams defense is absolutely awesome. Just awesome. We've rode the Rams on several bets here so far this season, gotten a lot of cashes so far to them, so we'll look to do it again. So that'll be the teaser bet. It'll be the Titans tease, something with the Rams tease. Just look for me on Twitter. As soon as those lines come out, I'm going to bet it myself and then tweet it a second later so you guys will get the exact same value that I do. So just make sure you're following me on Twitter so you can get that. And as I do every single week, we know prop bets don't come out till Saturday and Sunday. I'll find my favorite prop bet of the entire weekend and I'll go ahead and tweet that out. So we'll have these bets to go. We'll have these bets plus the NFL prop bet that I tweet out. And that's what we'll roll. We're here with our weekend slate of bets. And one of these bets will also be the next free giveaway bet. I haven't decided which one. I've bet all of these bets already, but I haven't decided which one I'm going to make the free giveaway bet and then obviously make an additional $25 bet to cover that free giveaway bet for you guys. I will announce it on Twitter, though. So, again, follow me on Twitter. I will announce it there so you guys know what you're cheering and rooting for and, pulling for so, we can get somebody, hooked up here with some more money there. So, just a little uncertainty which one I want to do. It may even be that Lions teasers. I just got to wait till all the bets come in. Maybe that prop bet. and then I'll make a decision and I'll go ahead and let you guys know. So just going to be a good, massive weekend. We're profitable so far on this week. We had a really good night last week. We're going to keep riding this NFL. We're just really, really hot here over the last few weeks of the NFL. It's been really good to us. So just look to have another good weekend here. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Again, I'm going to go ahead and take all of next week off here. Going to enjoy some time with the family, which I obviously hope you guys do as well in this holiday season. We'll hook back up on Monday, December 28th. And we'll look to, just have a real good time. We'll do a real good, solid recap on that show. We'll all talk about how great the holiday was. We'll have a really good time on the show. All right, guys. I'm Jason Mattis. I want to wish you all just a really great holidays. Whatever you do, just enjoy it. Obviously be safe in this crazy world that we're living in these days. And just enjoy the time with your family, friends. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm Jason Mattis. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.